Matsalane Mamabolo, South Africa's most successful soccer writer.
You Pirates fans were looking for Rulani to come. You guys are unrealistic. Rulani Mokoena, Pirates.
3 times winner of Premiership Soccer Writer of the Year. Every day he takes you inside SA Soccer, exclusive to omniaudio.africa. Weekdays, 9:30 a.m.
Omni Sports, break it down. Africa's premier sports destination.
Good morning and welcome to Inside SA Soccer. It's a beautiful Friday and we are looking ahead to a fantastic match this weekend. Mamelodi Sundowns are hosting Orlando Pirates, the defending champions, against the pretenders to the title. Orlando Pirates are 3 points behind Mamelodi Sundowns, but they've played 2 matches less. They win those 2 matches, they go top of the table. It's something that has not happened in a long time in South African football. Can Orlando Pirates win the league title this year? Can they stop Sundowns from making it 9 in a row? I'm sitting here with 2 guys. I've had the pleasure of writing stories about these 2 gentlemen. Tuso Phala. Thank you. How are you, Maba? I'm fine. It's good to see you. It's good to be with you. We are going to talk. You've played for quite a lot of clubs, but today we are going to talk to you about Mamelodi Sundowns, your former team. Sifiso Mieni, can you give me?
Sure, Patrick. Ash, now what's it?
It's good to have you. Good to have you. Listen, we are going into a big weekend. A lot of times when Sundowns play Pirates, especially in the past few seasons, we always hear title decider. Can it have an influence? It's early on, 10 matches into the season, but it's a third of the season. How much of an influence is the result of this coming weekend going to have on the league championship race?
It's going to be tough, Patrick. But for me, I think Pirates has a chance. I don't think Sundowns has been doing well the way Rebatsebamba Badlalankating. So going into this weekend, it's gonna be tough for them. And going to Loftus, my only worry, I think the Pirates coach, has been changing the team a bit too much in going against the Sundowns. That Batswako Kef, Bakatao Shababatu.
Yeah.
Ish.
7.
Ish. And the whatever killer it's a Patrick, bakile ba tshwara Pirates kwa defender lwana. I hope it won't happen.
Yeah.
So, but I think it's their chance now. I think it's Pirates' chance to make sure they stay on top. Yeah. As you said, it has never happened because of Sundowns. I know Sundowns. We've watched Sundowns in Pamisa for almost 8 years. They've started well, but right now they have not started well, so it's a chance. Chance is slight.
Yeah.
So I think it's gonna be a good game. Let's go with the results.
Yeah. Tuso, what's your anticipation? I mean, Sundowns. He's right. Sundowns. It's funny, hey. Last week the coach here Sundowns was not happy with a lot of what we are saying. He says we expect too much of Sundowns. Sundowns are doing well. Sundowns won 5, and we say that it's a weak team. But my view is that's Sundowns. That's just how good Sundowns are. Even when they win the way they do, they're number 1 in the league. They're through to the group stages, but we still think they're not playing like the Sundowns we know.
Yeah, obviously, because now we've been so used to their dominance that seeing them drop points or not getting a convincing win. Sundowns, I win at 2-0. Home because they usually dominate and bulldoze teams off the field. So now teams have had a chance to have a shot at Sundowns. So I think that also brings a bit of belief in the other team because of the dominance that they've had for so long, which I've also said, I've said Sundowns is still going to dominate for couple of more years still to come. So this game comes and this also puts Pirates in a better place to challenge Sundowns. So it's a shot at them. What's I think, Sundowns weekend, we have a better chance of challenging the league. Unless if Sundowns beats them, then they run away with the league that they've been doing. So this is it's a good chance for them. But how Pirates has not been consistent in their team, I don't see them beating Sundowns. From a fan's perspective, I would hope Pirates gets a win just to make the league interesting.
Exciting.
But for me, I've always said Sundowns has dominated, will dominate, and they're still going to dominate a few more years, in my view.
Yeah. I mean, Pirates go into this match on the back of they've just beat Magesi in the Cup, but they went into that match with the disappointment of not making the Champions League. For me, that's a big failing. Orlando Pirates not making the group stages is a big failing. And I look at it and I'm thinking, Coach Owadu and the whole of Pirates, the saving grace will be deposing Sundowns and winning the league title.
Yeah, obviously now, if you exit the Champions League, it's another year of not participating in the biggest CAF competition. And and also that's also a disadvantage for the country, because Pirates has so many players who are in the national team. We're going to the AFCON, we're going to the World Cup. So Pirates being in the CAF Confederation tournament, it's very vital for our country as a whole, because it helps the team. It helps the team, our national team, because of the players must be competing in the CAF just to give us that edge and to give us a fighting chance. Because now Pirates players are the ones dominating our national team. You would have hoped they qualify, going there. Well, unfortunately, it didn't happen. That's a setback for our country as a country, not for a fan of supporting Pirates, but for our country, because we're going to an AFCON and a World Cup coming soon. So that's a big setback for us. And now, unfortunately for Pirates, they have to go for the league. That's the only thing that will savor them up, because cup games, it's something that any team can win a cup. I mean, championships is also only won by big teams, and Pirates has to raise their hand this week.
And they haven't won it in a long time, Sifiso. I mean, Pirates, they, a lot of people were excited with Jose Ribeiro, but as you say, I always said many years ago, I had a big fight with Braje, actually. He had never won a trophy. Remember when Braje used to be made a stand-in coach? And I always said, no, Jomo should not get the job. And he called me, he says, what do you have against me? I said, Braje, you've never won anything. He went and won the SAA Super 8, and he calls me and he says, I won something. I said, that doesn't count. For me, it's anybody can win that, because he played 3 matches. But Sifiso, Pirates have to win. They want to win. We watched them the last two weekends. I mean, they played the 3-0 against Lupopo. We saw them against Magesi. What have you made of them? What impresses you about Pirates so far?
For me, the players that they've brought in, and also the competition amongst the players, and also how they play. And as we are talking here, they're out of the CAF, and which is not Pirates from coming from last season, being in the semi-final, and now getting knocked out in the second round. It's gonna take a toll on the players, but now they have to focus on. There's nothing else. I don't think anyone can win a cup. And I don't think it's something that they know that they need to say, no, we can. They have to challenge. It's not something that they think they can. It's something that they have to make sure that they challenge Sundowns. And as Tuso said, they get a Sundowns team that's also not in the right space in terms of domestically, the side. In the CAF, they are doing well, and obviously they know how big the game is. I think for me, the more pressure is on Pirates to do well on Saturday. So I think that's because Sundowns, they know that sometimes you don't win a league by beating them. But for Pirates, they have to beat Sundowns so that they can stand a chance. Because if you beat Sundowns, that now, we always say games in hands are not points. So for me, Patrick, league ha ona hore league re tla di bona tsa bo di Nedbank e bontate. What Nedbank, no.
Yeah, it's all
League,
about the league
it's all
title
about
now.
the league, as
Yeah.
you said. It's been a long, and for the past 8 or 4 years, they've been playing well, but at the end of the day, that one is obvious. It's ours. They must change. They must even change the name. The MTN 8, we know you guarantee.
Pirates Cup. Yeah.
Yes, Fajr.
No, but I mean, you earlier spoke about what Owadu does with the team, continuously changing. We watched them on Tuesday. There was that boy, Dustin, who came. There's no consistency in terms of the team lineup. Is it because the squad is big and he's giving everybody a chance. But when you're Orlando Pirates, you have to be winning. No experimenting, surely.
Yes, I think he's changing. It's working for him, but the thing is now it's gonna get to him in terms of the players, because now the players know that anytime I can play. I think he needs to get the team that he wants to play that's solid, that we know week in, week out it's playing, unless there's an injury or whatsoever. Because of, at the end of the day, as a coach, I think he knows that there's experience. The way he's doing, for me, it's like he wants to the players to like all the players to like him. And as a coach, there's players, you can get 10 players that don't like you, you get 10 that like you. But those that don't like you are the ones that are getting your results. But now he's changing. That's why I'm saying every time you don't know which team is gonna pitch up on Saturday, and which is you see Sundowns is not doing well, but the team is consistent. It's always the same, maybe one or two changes. So at Pirates you'll get 4 or 5 changes, then you need to readjust. So for me, that's the only critical thing for the coach, to just watch, just to get the team. Now we are almost at the UC, and we have played more games, and every time, yes, it might be working now, he's getting results, but at some point, somewhere, it's going to catch up, whereby by the time he needs the team that he wants, by that time, maybe it might be late or anything, yes.
Miguel Cardoso, Wenatuso, he's come here. I mean, I always remember that day when they announced him at Kloorkop. Tlhopie Motsepe and Hemming Flemingberg made it sound like we've got an amazing coach. They get rid of Mangoba and they say, this is the man who's going to get Sundowns, playing the Sundowns way. He's going to take us to winning things. Personally, I'm not convinced. You've played for Sundowns. You know what Sundowns stands for. So far, what are you making of what Miguel Cardoso is doing at Sundowns?
First of all, it's very unfortunate that he gets to a Sundowns that lost a couple of players by form or by injury. He got to a Sundowns where the Sundowns doesn't have Mvala, doesn't have a Kekana, Seila Mudau, he was having contractual problems. Maybe only Obza stays there, and Mukwena stays there. You understand? So who's there also? Morena is a bit out of the team also. So he got to a team that was also just changing from that Rolando Mukwena's team that's been here for years. And that's a team that went to the national team. Now you go to the national team, only 3 or 4 Sundowns players are there. So it's a whole different team than we used to. And get there, it's very difficult to have the same results. For me, he hasn't been doing badly, because I don't think that's the most difficult job to have. People say it's easy to coach a Sundowns. You just get there, you've got 20 quality players. What's difficult? But it's difficult to manage those players, to keep those players happy, for them to be always hungry at training, to be always hungry to get goals. They are doing well. They've won everything. So it's very also difficult to motivate those players. So that's the most difficult position to be at as a Miguel. So for me, he has been doing badly as he's been portrayed for me. He has been doing badly, but obviously we won't get another Rolando Mukwena or a Pitso Musimane there. But for me, he's been doing well.
The one thing you mentioned that, and I get you, the change, there's a new team, but then it means he's got his own team to build. I mean, they've been signing. You've seen there's Nunes who've come on. There's just those Portuguese guys who are there. Some of them brought by him. The fact that Sundowns are able to attract players from Europe, that talks to just who they are as big a club, the name they've made for themselves. Are you seeing Cardoso getting that team to gel, and do you think he can then build his own Sundowns that will sort of rival the previous great Sundowns teams?
It becomes difficult for Sundowns to build your own Sundowns, because Sundowns wants to play the Sundowns way. So you can come with your own methods, but at the end of the day, we wanted the Sundowns way, which is the Brazilian way, which in the team they must have South American players. So you need, either way, you're not doing it your way.
Yeah.
We want it the Brazilian way.
Yeah.
You understand? You can come with your players or methods or training, but at the end of the day, the Sundowns way must be the Sundowns way. So you're not coming there to do things your way. You just come there to have your own methods. But at the end of the day, we want it done the Brazilian way. So it's a very straightforward concept that he will get it right because he's a coach who can work with South Americans as you can see how he's also introduced some of them in the squad, and he also kept the core of the players. And how he signs, we'll see how maybe Sundowns will go back to that end of the season. They'll sign another 10 players. We don't know.
Yeah.
But how Sundowns has been playing, go to KEF and beat a team 5. That's how
Nigerian
Sundowns plays,
champions.
and he did it convincingly with no problem. So for me, he's on the right track, and hopefully he gets it right because obviously we also know when Sundowns is doing well, the national team does well.
Now, the weekend match, Sifiso Pirates, we've spoken about them getting out of the Champions League. They are in the semis of the Carling knockout. The coach changes a lot. How do you expect him to shape up for this one? Who does he play? Who does he not play?
Hey, for me, I think he has to go with people who have been there and the players who are much hungrier, because of I know for a fact that everyone Libaba injured, they are sebalting, because they know Saturday's game is important. So for me, he has to stick to the players that he knows they will do the job. Guaranteed that we know that the team will change. It won't be the team that played against Makesi. But I would love to see the Mbata there. That's one player for me who's been doing well for Pirates and for the national team. And Sipo, obviously. Mbule there.
Mang, Sipo Chain.
Sipo Mbule.
Oh, okay.
No, China
He
and Mbogazi are the only ones who are safe.
Guaranteed.
Yeah,
China
those ones.
looked, when I watched, you saw him struggle a bit. I don't know, he looked like he's injured and all that. Will he be? I hope he's fine.
No, I think also maybe he wanted to give Buthelezi
A chance to play.
Because when it happened, I was like, then he stood up, then he went down, then he looked at the players, then he looked at the bench. So I was thinking maybe he wants Buthelezi to get a chance because that's what goalkeepers, we might not know the relationship. But for me, he has to go out there. The coach, he has his own thinking. It's just our honest opinion for us that he needs to make sure that he goes with the players that know what's at stake on Saturday, not players who think it's just another game. We're playing Sundowns, we can beat them. We have to show it in the field, and you have to show it by working hard. I don't think Sundowns is under pressure for me. They know what they have to do. And Pirates is more under pressure since they are out of the CAF. So for them, it's gonna be we have to win it.
It's a must win.
Yeah, it's a must win.
There's something I don't get at Pirates, and you've played there. Why is Chokofatso Mabaso not being played? I mean, for me, that guy is a goal poacher of note. But I'm just the game against Magesi was not even on the team sheet.
I might not know what's happening, but I think he's one person that has been getting goals for Pirates, either by starting, either by coming on the bench. He has a right attitude. We might not know what's happening because next week you see him on the bench. He comes on. The following weekend he's on the stands. No update of saying he's injured, so we might not know what's happening. But for me, he's one person that even if he's not having a good day, but the chance that comes, he can bury the team. And I think, as you said, I would love to see both of them playing on Saturday with Mahopa there, the two.
Yeah,
just coach for two da.
Yeah, the coach seems to be scared of that. He doesn't want to play. So Sundowns, I mean, they're not good. They don't win domestic knockout competitions. They're out of the Carling knockout. Is the league just the most important for them, or what do you make of their struggles in knockout competitions?
Yeah, I think for years winning a cup is a bonus. I think your dominance is in the championship. So also to the players that I win a cup machita na le bonus. That's how also the mentality goes to the players, right? And Sundowns says that our mandate is to win the league. Win the league, we dominate the PSL. Dominating the PSL, we go. It gives us a shot to dominate continental, right? So Sundowns has that mandate, and they've mastered it, and they've got it right for all these years. That's why. But star machita, but you are finally happy. Understand? So that's their priority. And I also have these arguments with Pirates fans that hey, we need Nedbank, we need Telkom, fan. Anyone can win that. Ning win a cup game. So we Kenya we palada.
Yeah.
No, win the league.
You win the league.
Win the league and dominate. In fact, if you dominate the league, things won't be so difficult for you guys to get the star.
Yeah.
If you start here, it gives you a chance to go compete there. So I've always seen it like that, and I think Pirates about time that they just all guns must be blazing to challenge Sundowns, and it will give them a chance to get that other star they want.
What is going to happen at the weekend? I mean, how do you see Sundowns tackling this game? They're playing at home. They know that if they win, because Pirates have games in hand, and the games in hand means if Pirates win, they win the next one, they catch up, they'll be above Sundowns. But you want to beat your main your direct opposition. How do you see Cardoso tackling this match?
Yeah, obviously he's gonna go with his experienced players who obviously know what's at stake, who have been in such a pressure situation before. Pirates have been experimenting. Whether it's a good idea to experiment against the Sundowns, I don't think the coach will do that. I think he'll go with the international players that he has in the squad. The reason that why he's been changing and not playing this one, I have no clarity over that. It doesn't make sense to me. If you have someone who's your top goal scorer who's not even making the squad, even when you need 3 goals at home, he was not even there. So that's changing, and I don't know what might be happening there. I'll leave it to you, Prajesh, to get the background information there. But going to Sundowns, I don't think he'll take that risk to start players who have not been starting, to start those young boys, the other one in the center, to start them against the Sundowns, he'll get 5. So he must go there. He must go there with his internationals because it's gonna be a pressure game which Sundowns can handle better because of their caliber in the team. And I don't see Pirates beating Sundowns.
Who's the match winner for you? Who would be the match winners for Sundowns?
Sundowns for me always a Tebogo. I think Dave Zamfetu brings set piece wise, managing the game. Always the right moment. When he has to foul, he fouls. And other people don't see
Smart
that
play.
he fouled that they were going to attack us. Build up, he's involved with Allende. He can start a move, he can finish it without the ball being a set piece. Playing from the back, he finishes the move that he started with Allende. Very smart player. Also, he's that soldier that every tackle he goes into, he shows the other guys that, hey, but gents, we are here to fight. And he's that leader. He's that leader without even... You don't even have to put your armband on him, but he's got that leadership quality. And for me, I think Paris doesn't have that player. Devon Dooley, who was playing, now he's not playing anymore, who I thought he would be a Debza, in the middle of the park. He's the one who wins tackles for them, always fighting for them, for the smarter players like Mbule to play, Mbata to play, So when he's out, now it changes them like Dooley.
Who do they?
Because in the center, you need that fighter. So against the Sundowns there, pound for pound, because Sundowns will come with the tapes and then it's the overs there who are going to bully you. So who are you going to go
They used to have
with?
Makaula. I mean...
Yeah, so you need those players also. Yeah, so hopefully they go with the more experienced players and they give us a good game and full of goals. But I see Sundowns coming up on top.
Shalulile, I mean, he scored in Africa again. He just doesn't seem to stop.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. When you have seasoned campaigners, the goals, it's in them. So it's the Sundowns way, man. Even if Sundowns doesn't do well, but they manage to get the results that they need. And yeah, I see them doing the same things on Saturday.
Sifiso, you have Mahopa, he scored. When he scored, I mean, Muremi, he's got a brilliant goal. But where are the goals going to come from Pirates? We worry about Chofa Jomaseo not being used. How do Pirates win this one?
I think Meremi is coming up nicely. I see him. But One player that has stand out for me at Pirates is Apolis. What a player! You know, he has not been starting games, but coming as a sub, doing what he needs to do, and now he's starting and still carrying on. For me, that's one person that has been doing very well for Pirates. I hope, as the last time when the Pirates won the MTN 8 and they Sibilibili scored 2 goals. Let's hope maybe he plays against Sundowns only. Maybe. Maybe
Yeah.
he plays against Sundowns only. But for me, Apolis has been that player that Pirates has, that they know even if the team is not getting goals or the team is not playing well, you give him the ball, he makes things happen. He puts other players in other position. For me, he's been a good player. You know, I love the boy, and I've been watching him even yesterday. You know, you could see when he was playing. And then he didn't get man of the match. They are voted with,
That one is the cheapest.
Gosh,
Like
we must call it the cheapest as a cup.
I saw that and I was like, that guy has got every match that he's played in, he won man of the match. I mean, look, he played well. I mean, I had Coach Owadu praising him for all the saves, but like, okay, at least he's out of the tournament now. So other players have a chance to get that. Now let's be brave. Let's make predictions. Orlando Pirates are going to
1-1.
first.
1-1.
Ivan.
1-1. Pajiks, no pressure.
Okay.
1-1 because of I don't know which team is gonna play. That's my only issue. But if I knew that the coach has this starting lineup, I was gonna give him a chance.
If you were in that dressing room and you had to choose the team, who would you play? How would you play?
I will play China. I will play this boy who was playing yesterday. Good player.
Sema didn't play yesterday, did he?
No, left
Left back.
He played yesterday. I don't know his name.
The young boy,
Yeah, the young left back.
Okay.
He's I could see him. He can mark,
play him
can
against
play.
Sundowns?
Yes, Mbogazi, Siema, and at right back. No. Hey, that boy is
don't
they're
play
gonna
Simis.
kill us. Hoto is there.
Okay.
Hoto, the left back. Yeah, left back against Sundowns. Hoto, Mbogazi, Siema, and Sibilibili. Right back. Center and Nduli. Sipo and Mbata. Maremi, Apolis, Hopas.
Okay. Well,
Then with that team, results.
Results
Score.
with that team. 2-0.
you'll win. Okay. Let's hear how Miguel Cardoso shapes up.
Sundowns, who you play, there's the machine. And Sundowns, that doesn't change much. Even if, without even looking, I say the team that played over the weekend played them against Pirates. Sundowns have been so consistent that they don't change much.
Yeah.
So it's not like, okay, we'll be surprised, or who's this player now playing? No. The same squad. And for that, I'll say they'll beat Pirates 2-1.
2-1 to
Saturday.
Pirates. So you are saying 1-1 based on you're not sure who he will play, but if he plays the way you want him to,
2-0.
The way I think he must play.
Forget it.
okay. Let's see how it goes. I'm not going. If I were to make a prediction, let's see. I think Sundowns will win 2-1. I think Sundowns. Pirates, like you say, the inconsistency just worries me. But yeah, let's see. It's Saturday, Loftus Festival. The stadium will be packed as it always is. It's I'm beginning to see this match. Almost, look, it will never take over from the derby. The Soweto derby is always the biggest match. But the rivalry, you see, with the derby Chiefs not having been competitive, it's almost like this is the match where there's so much at stake. You know, it's like these guys, it's championship match. It's a championship match. It's early on in the season, but I feel especially Pirates need this win more than Sundowns do. If Pirates win, one, confidence will rise. You start putting doubt into Sundowns a little bit, but I don't see it happening. So let's see how it goes. Tuso, Sifiso, thank you so much for making time for us.
Sure, Khuti.
Appreciate you. You guys entertained us when you played, and it's good to see you still being involved in the game that you love, the game that made you guys who you are. Thank you so much.
Sure.
That's Inside SA Soccer with me, Brad Jakes, and I'm sitting here with these two great players. Let's see if their predictions are right, and we'll come back on Monday to reflect on it. Thank you so much.